Good morning. Today is Thanksgiving, Thursday, November 26, 2020, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. Sony announced yesterday via Nicole Carpenter of Polygon that this console launch has been quite unprecedented, and they promised that they say, quote, "We want to thank gamers everywhere for making the PS5 launch our biggest console launch ever. Demand for PS5 is unprecedented, so we want to confirm that more PS5 inventory will be coming to retailers before the end of the year. Please stay in touch with your local retailers." Shh, don't tell the scalpers.
We appreciate you two scalpers is what they're trying to say, because at the end of the day, we're just trying to push the product. I had to explain that to somebody yesterday. Is why is there no PS5 stock? And I was like, well, thanks to the gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News, I know. And it's these bots that we can't beat.
Mm-hmm. So they'll still be out there, so it's still gonna be tough to get a PlayStation 5. But at least we know that there are more consoles coming, and theoretically this would be more than the occasional drop of a few PS5s here and there that most of the retailers have had on their websites, because a lot of that is them just putting it out in waves. So this will be a whole new fresh of stock for everybody, and maybe it'll last longer than the 2 seconds it did on Walmart's website yesterday.
Maybe.
Also coming out of yesterday, we have a story from Liana Rupert and various sources about the free PlayStation Plus games for December 2020. We've got Just Cause 4 coming out in December, which is a fun, chaotic first-person shooter. Got mixed reviews. If you're just looking for some dumb, fun first-person shooter, lots of explosions, kind of your summer blockbuster movie style story,
Explosions.
That's definitely the one for you. And we also have Rocket Arena, which is a PvP shooter experience with lots of rockets and flare and another quirky little shooter game. And Worms Rumble is also coming to PlayStation Plus, which is the Worms franchise is your classic, like, I have a worm over here and I'm going to shoot to try to take out your worm over here, and it's a whole thing, and they've come out with lots of those. Worms Rumble is a real-time kind of battle royale version of that game, which is something, but it's free.
Worms is also if your Thanksgiving goes badly. Worms Rumble.
Yes, yeah, it just makes me want to play one of the more traditional Worms games. I don't know if I'll pick up Worms Rumble, though.
Rumble!
And specifically with Hofbrew in mind, I put this in our gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. This comes from Patricia Hernandez of Polygon. A group of No Man's Sky players have built entire Rave planets. A fan-run galactic hub group has come together to use a recent addition to the game, which is a full-blown synthesizer in-game, to create 2 Rave planets. Internally, the fans refer to these colonies as the dual Rave planets because they are meant to complement one another color-wise. Both are bioluminescent worlds that exist on the same planetary system, one with taking on more of a red hue and the other more tinted toward blue. Hub founder Galactic Geographic tells Polygon that the 2 planets are some of the more complex creations in the collective because participants are required to use strobes, electric displays, and the synthesizer to make music.
Damn, that's intense.
That's awesome.
But I love the creativity. This is one thing that I love about video games, is especially those who choose to like try something crazy that it was never intended to be, which makes me very happy.
It's great. And always last but never least, we finish off today's gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News, with the world-renowned segment within a segment. This is what is out today. Surprising number of games out today on Thanksgiving. We have LoveKami, Divinity Stage.
I'm sorry, what?
Out on Switch. LoveKami, Divinity stage.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Um, Nekopara Volume 4 out on PC. Picross S5 out on Switch. Root Double Before Crime After Days out on Switch. The Alto Collection out on Switch. Nordlicht out on Switch. In Celebration of Violence out on Switch. QV out on Switch. Arrog out on Switch. Picklock out on Switch. Sky Mercenaries Redo out on Switch. Maid of Sker out on Switch. The Explorer of the Night out on Switch. And for the most prestigious award in Video Game Focus Morning Shows, your favorite segment within a segment, your name of the morning is Imagine Lifetimes out on PC.
Just imagine. Just
Lifetimes.
All of them. Just imagine all of the lifetimes that we could have. Here's one of my. I give you kudos. You do such a nice job of keeping your same demeanor during the course of the gaming news, and you get to something like, in celebration of violence for Switch. It's just so pleasant. And that name is not pleasant. Oh my gosh, that was so good. That makes me laugh. You know what I was able to do? I was able to send all of those tweets out from my computer while you were also talking, and nothing stopped. And it was great, and it makes me so happy. So congratulations to Imagine Lifetimes. Imagine Lifetimes.
Imagine Lifetimes.
You are our name of the morning, and thus eligible for name of the month. And speaking of which, and I should have had this prepared, you sent me a picture of actually a very unknown console that's out there in the world, because we need to finally put up our name of the month videos, and one of those requires an Xbox. So Sean has crafted a very unique platform. What do you call this again?
Oh, I have to pull it up. I forget. This is clearly the PSXB 1-4.
The PXB 1-4. I'm going to put this on our Twitter as well, in case you missed it. This is the hot. Everyone's all like huffy over these new consoles, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. But in reality, this is the console that they should have.